Hi, my name is Dr. Jane Hendricks, and I'm a licensed naturopathic physician. And I'd like to spend a few minutes on telling you about naturopathic doctors and our scope of practice. You might be listening to this from the Midwest, where naturopathic doctors are few and far between. And I practice medicine in those states through online and phone support. We do video conferencing for our visits, and then I provide 24-hour online and phone support as well to help reverse whatever chronic disease that you've come to me with. Now, our scope of practice is fairly broad. We're able to practice with pharmaceutical nutritional supplements, herbal remedies, to use those like medicine in treating the symptoms and your chronic disease. So perhaps you've been diagnosed with something like ulcerative colitis or Crohn's. We can use nutritional therapy to help you get off some of those medications, prevent major surgery later. You know, with some of these diseases, such as some of the more serious GI disorders, and I'm very passionate about GI disorders because I hate to see a patient lose part of their intestines, and I'm very passionate about preventing that. And so I do specialize in a lot of GI disorders because it's very preventable to prevent that kind of ending. And so with nutritional therapy and diet and that sort of thing to increase quality of life. I also treat anxiety, depression, and insomnia. These types of ailments are treated with medications that make a person numb, benzodiazepines. So I help patients get off of that by finding the true cause, whether it be a lifestyle practice or something in the past, too much stimuli every day that's causing restlessness. And it could be a genetic situation, so I do DNA testing as well and interpretation, and to help correct those genetic pathways that are causing the neurotransmitter deficiency. We can test neurotransmitters and see which one's deficient. As naturopathic physicians, we do a lot of testing, more deep testing than just a simple blood test. Of course, we do the appropriate blood tests, and I'll analyze those for you. And then if we need to go deeper to maybe do an organic acid urine test or neurotransmitter testing to help us find, again, the true cause of your chronic disease and ailments, because our goal is to reverse, not to manage chronic disease, but to reverse the chronic disease, get off the medications. Some of these are pretty simple. If you have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, so simple. Diabetes type 2, again, a lot of it's lifestyle, but some nutritional supplements, or again, looking at genetic testing to see if there's some pathways that need more support. And so I have a services menu on my website, and in bold red, when you click on the services menu, it'll scroll down and you'll see all of the services I provide, all the modalities that I practice. And in bold red, those are the ones that I practice throughout the country. No matter where you live, I can treat that or use that modality. And we do a live conference phone call. And for the first visit, it's about 75 minutes. And then we do, of course, follow-up, because it's more lifestyle follow-up, finding out what you're eating and supplements and that sort of thing, reviewing any testing that we might need to do, reviewing labs. And I provide 24-hour online and phone support for those patients that live outside of Arizona. And with naturopathic medicine, you will be able to reach a higher quality of life, even if you have to stay on one or two medications. It's still, your quality of life will be dramatically changed if you reach out to a naturopathic physician and do some alternative treatments. And even if there's not one in your area, we can do just as good for you. I can help you just as much through the phone, the live conferencing, and online and email support, even probably more than in person, because I provide more time for the patients that are out of state. So please take a look at my services menu and look for the bold red, and that's what I'll provide to you, and then fill in your information, and we can do a 10-minute free consultation so I can answer your questions, and then we can get started. Let's reach some optimal health goals.